Today we're going to talk about some of the tweaked things in the skincare class. Above me you'll see where there was 9 sections that goes over the skincare class, and that's just the majority. The introduction, then the body, and then the clothes. So those sections just kind of show you that. But what this section is that I'm going to talk to you about is specific things that you need to know inside the updated skincare class, which the updated one is actually on my site. So what I want to go over real quick is you're going to have all of your customers keep their customer profile card, because the next 7 things that I talk about, you're actually going to have them flip their card over and write it down on the back of their profile card so you know how to follow up with them when you're doing the individual clothes, okay? And one of the things that we have tweaked in the beginning of the skincare class, right here is, it's actually, this is not just for a skincare class. You would do the exact same thing if you're doing a facial or if you were doing a party. So just the first page is how you would talk to them if you were just doing 1 or 2 faces, okay? And then when you start the class, then it starts right here. So I'm going to just flip right away to where the first question asks on the profile card, and it says number 1. So I'm going to have you turn your profile card over, and it says, what is one thing that you would like to change or focus on about your skin at the next appointment? So you have them grab their pen, maybe give them a couple of suggestions, but you're already letting them know that you're going to have the second appointment with them, okay? Then the number 2 question that you're going to ask is you're going to say, okay, now it's time to flip your card back over for number 2, and what I would like you to write on there at your second appointment is, are you looking to maybe control some oils, or do you need some more moisturization, you know, because your skin's dry? So they're writing that on there, knowing that they're having their second appointment with you, okay? Then number 3 says, at your second appointment, you're going to try our finishing spray. So all it says is that's what it talks about. So actually what I am going to have them write on number 3, when you flip to the next page, it says, thank you so much for playing with me. This is where they will write their answer on number 3. It says, you may or may not be looking for someone right now, and that's okay. But I'm curious. Mary Kay always said there is at least one new beauty consultant at every party, and I'm wondering who she is. Do me a favor and write her name down on the profile card. So I have them write that down on number 3, and then you already know who to ask at the end of the facial or skincare class, who you want to have a career talk with. Okay. Then number 4 asks if they would like to try our brush set at their second appointment or our monthly advanced glamour. So you would ask them to write that down as number 4. And then number 5 asks them to write down what they would like to learn at their makeup application at their second appointment. Okay? Number 6 talks about our mascara, and it lets them know that if they're looking for a full mascara, or maybe they didn't like the mascara that they were trying today, they would write down the primer if they're interested in that, or what kind of mascara that they are interested in. And then number 7 asks them, it says, we also have tinted lip balms and 2 awesome kinds of lipstick in a lot of colors. Which would you like to try at your second appointment? Because at your first appointment, you're always just trying the lip gloss, okay? So those are the tweaked questions that you're going to be asking, each person at either your facial or your party. And then next, what I'm going to go into is the deal or no deal. That has totally taken on a whole new avenue as far as booking parties in our unit. So this is our deal or no deal. Inside here is little coupons that is already on my website as well. You just print off the sheet of that, you print off the labels, and away you go. You just find an envelope, put them in, and so I'm going to go over, it'll tell you in the skincare class where to start the deal or no deal, but I want you guys to actually see how I do it, because I think some of us are missing maybe just one of the steps of where you're not getting the bookings or you're not getting them to take the deal. Okay, so I'd say, okay, everybody go ahead and gather their stuff up and go ahead and flip over your spectacular sheet, and we're going to go over your closing sheet. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot we're going to play a game. So I get out my deal or no deal. So you want to have at least 15 or 20 of these made up at all times. And you literally pass them out to everybody. So everybody will have one. Okay, and then as you're passing them out, you say we're going to play a little game. Now everybody knows about deal or no deal, right? With Howie Mandel. Yep, okay, we'll just pretend I'm Howie Mandel with hair. So what we're going to do is you guys are going to have the option to take a deal or no deal. And here's how it works. If you say deal, then everybody's going to clap. So I have everybody say yay and clap, like I literally have them do that. And then let's say for some chance Abby is not going to take the deal, then I actually will take a card away, or the envelope away from one of the girls at the class, and we're going to say aw. So everybody say aw, and they say it. And when you take something away from somebody, they don't like that, okay? So I explain all that to them, then I say, okay, well, we're going to get ready to do the deal or no deal. And I'm like, oh, you probably want to know what the deal is, right? And they'll say yes. And so I say to them, as long as you're willing to make your second appointment with me and invite 2 to 3 friends, then you can take the deal. So it's where you're going to be doing, so instead of doing a color appointment by yourself, then you're just going to invite a couple friends, and then you'll get free what's inside the envelope. And then I always pick the most exciting girl. So I'll say, Abby, deal or no deal? And usually she'll say deal, and then I'll say, okay, yay, and everybody will clap, and she'll want to open it up right away, and I'll say, no, you gotta wait till we get all the way around. So we go all the way around, and some people will, turn it back in, and we'll say, aw, and then I'll hold the envelopes, and then once they're done, I'll say, okay, go ahead and open it up. So they'll open it up, and each person will say what they got on, they'll say exactly what they got on their sheet. And so everybody gets excited what they get. Then I tell them immediately, I'll say, okay, go ahead and turn this over now. So write your name on it so I know what prize you're getting. Then I have them write contact information. Is it your cell phone, home phone, Facebook, email? What's the best way to get a hold of you? And then the third question is it best for you to do your appointment during the week or on the weekend? So they're literally booking their own appointment, and they're telling you what's best for them. But the key of this game is hand out the envelopes and take back that one envelope, and then ask everybody for deal or no deal. Happy dealing!